Okay, I went from being an assistant coach at Manchester United to landing my first ever manager job at Nice. And our goal here is to dethrone PSG. Now, last episode, we won 2 of our first 3 games, so I'd say that's not a bad start. We've added some young stars to the team, but today is transfer deadline day. I think we need a few more signings. So drop a like down below if you want to see more of this series, and I say we get right into it. Now, first things first, yes, press conferences are back for this series. So keep dropping comments to have a chance to be in these episodes. But first comment today, Andre Santos could be a good shout and a backup or starter, depends on his overall in the save. Yeah, we got to kind of remember that we're like, what, 5 years in the future? Actually 4 years in the future, I think. So some players that are young and have potential, they kind of realize that potential, so they're higher rated than you think. And I guess Andre Santos falls in that category. Currently is 83 rated. Now, he actually looks insane in this game right now. I like the dribbling and defending stats. Now, the issue is he's completely out of our price range, but he could be a future target though. Now, next one, you won't be getting a massive budget at this club, so it's best you invest in your youth academy. Yeah, we got about 40 million, so that's not a whole lot, but it's also not nothing. I think no matter what, I do want to send our youth scouts out, maybe find a French player. You know, I'm kind of thinking maybe a French midfielder. So that is the plan very soon. Now, last one, please make this a journeyman series. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be like a full journeyman series where we go club to club to club, or is this going to stay in like the Manchester United universe save? I'm not quite sure, and I guess it depends on how this series, how it goes, how it does. I guess for now, just focus on Nice and trying to dethrone PSG and winning a Champions League with this team. Which we found out in episode 1, this team has a very solid foundation. I like so many of these players, and also our youth players from United have fit in pretty well, you know, Jaime Cruz and Bailey Walker too. I think today we got to bolster the bench. I think that's probably our main concern here. Bolster the bench and also see what kind of good deals we can get. Now, I did some looking around and I also added a lot of players you guys suggested in the comments of episode 1. So our short list is full of players you guys have suggested. Sad thing is, I think most of these players are going to be outside our budget range currently, but they are going to be targets for the future. I think right now the player that I want to sign first is actually going to be a free agent, and that is Inigo Martinez, currently the, you know, Barcelona center back that in this save. He's a free agent. He's 36 years old. We only have 3 center backs, so we need a 4th on the team, and he kind of fits that role perfectly. You know, some nice experience, nice cover in case of injury. Now, he's slow, but in the French league, I think he could be good enough. So, you know, every team needs their veterans. We have Sanson in the club, and now also we should have Martinez, which we do. He accepts the contract. Now, I'll say this. We have our injury sliders up for this series. I want more injuries to make it more realistic. So, Inigo Martinez might actually feature a lot more than you think. I mean, fingers crossed. I don't want a lot of injuries, but he could feature more. Now, the second player I want to target was a comment last episode that was upvoted a lot, and that is to sign Rafael Guerrero and make him a center mid. Now, it's kind of been a trick in career mode for a while. You know, he's like an 85 or 84 rated center mid if you change him there. Now, in our case, with our save being a little bit older, he's a little bit older too. His pace is low, physical stats low, but I mean, 84 passing, 86 dribbling for a midfielder off the bench, he could do really well for us. And right now, he'd only cost about maybe 14 million. I mean, that sounds like a great deal, so I'm going to try and get a good deal here, though. I'm going to start with, I think, 13.5. See what Bayern said to that. They want 15.7. Let's try just straight 14 million for Rafael Guerrero, and they are going to want 14.5. Bayern are being stingy, bro. Give me a deal here. 14.2 I feel like is a solid deal for a backup mid. 14.3, oh man. Bayern, I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember these negotiating tactics here. I have been disrespected, but I'm gonna accept 14.3. I am very curious what his rating actually is gonna be when it switches to a center mid too, though. So I mean, it has to be at least 83, I think. So Rafael Guerrero is going to accept the contract, and that is our second signing at deadline day. Hopefully not the last though. Now, I forgot to mention, we also kind of needed another left back in the team, so he also fits that role, but more so he's going to be like a creative box-to-box mid. Now, let's see. If I want to make him a center mid, how long is that going to take, though? Because it's kind of the whole reason we picked him up. So if I make a center mid, it'll only take 4 weeks. Okay, that's good. So 4 weeks, he goes to a center mid, and we'll see what his overall changes to. I think it'll be at least 83, I think. Look at the passing and dribbling stats. I think at least 83. But okay, I think we have one more signing in our plans here, and it might be the most interesting one. So Lucas Bergvall from Tottenham is currently at AC Milan in the series. One of you guys suggested to sign him, so I put him on the short list, and I actually found out that AC Milan are willing to let him actually go out on loan. I mean, I guess being at 80, he's definitely not a starter for AC Milan, so that is very interesting. Him on the bench would not hurt our team by any means. It would make us a deeper team. So I'm going to try to loan Bergvall in and see if this actually works or not, though. Now, I guess I'll do a loan to buy just in case, although I don't think we have the money to sign him permanently. We'll see, though. Okay, wait, they only want a normal loan. Okay, so they don't want a loan to buy. So AC Milan do, you know, they do value him enough to not want to let him go. Okay, let's do a 1-year loan then. Try and pay half his wages, which they do accept. Okay, so Bergvall, it's up to him. Does he want to come join us at Nice to be our third loanee player? Come on, I really want him in this team, bro. I want him to join. But 1 hour goes by. Did he reject us? Bergvall, don't reject me, please don't. Oh, I think he accepted. Okay, so Lucas Bergvall accepts the loan offer. That's a big pickup. Kind of like a hidden gem loan signing. I didn't think was even possible, but all right, so we just loaned in a 20-year-old 80 overall midfielder that's going to help us this year a lot. And that's probably going to complete a pretty solid window if you ask me. Kind of sad we didn't get the loan to buy, but I feel like it makes sense. All right, so my first ever transfer window as a manager. Guerrero Martinez brought in, then Bailey Walker, Cruz, and Bergvall loaned in. I would say, you know, considering our team is here, is pretty solid to start with. I like what we've done in this first window. I like it. So that's going to be it for deadline day. That's the end of the transfer window. Now I'm ready to really take on this season here. Yeah, Guerrero and Bergvall make our bench just look so much stronger. So I think we are ready to go now. So our first game today is going to be our debut in Europe. So I think last year in the save, Nice finished about 5th. That means this year we are a Europa League team. You know, we got a chance to win the Europa League, which would be very nice in my first year as a manager. You're winning a European trophy. And I mean, Europa League, I feel like there's definitely a chance for us to win this, although Chelsea, Spurs, I see, Inter, that's probably the top 3 teams in the Europa League currently. So it's going to be a challenge, but I think I'm up for it. So first game versus Ghent, or not Ghent, Genk. I think I go with the same team, but I definitely want to get Bergvall and Guerrero on for their debuts at some point. Otherwise, my first game managing a team in Europe. And like I said, our first 3 games, I felt very encouraged by that. We played pretty well in all 3 games. So we'll see if that's actually a sign of how good this team is, or was it just a fluke? We're about to find out here. Now to start, Cho has a through ball here. We're going to pass it over to the middle. Going to go to Badawi, which why not shoot this? Left-footed shot was pretty good. That's going to be a save. And that shot was actually not that bad. See, Ryerson's good, but it's the one thing he's not good at as a fullback. He's not quick. So wingers like that can definitely, you know, exploit it, but at least there he actually covered it pretty well. Yusuf, now get it over. Bailey's gonna play it into Kone. Kone's got options, gonna hold it. Nice. Now we got an option. Cho in the middle. Oh man, Cho was so free there for a through ball. Wait, you're telling me that's a penalty? Wait, did it actually just give a penalty? Was that in the box? I was barely paying attention. I didn't think that was in the box. Oh, it might have been on the line. Bro, is that actually a penalty? Oh my, it is. Penalty for Genk, and they're gonna score first. Man, I just complimented Ryerson. I give a penalty right after. Bro, I feel like that was so close to not being in the box, but all right, that was just kind of careless. And we are down 1-0 in this game now. All right, they have not started great, so we just gave them a lifeline. Now Cho, keep it. Good touch there. Play it back to the captain. Now he should play it to Cruz. Oh man, Cruz is there open for a shot. A tiny slip up. Let's just make sure it's just a tiny slip up. Ekitike over to Cruz. Jaime Cruz shot, and it's going to be tied up immediately. Man, Jaime Cruz is having a fast start in France. He's looking like a star of this team. Him and Ekitike have some kind of chemistry going on. But okay, this is tied up. No more mistakes. No more mistakes. Now a chance for them to get a shot away, which, okay, that was a little bit shaky. Was he offside though? Okay, he was offside. I was going to say that shot was a little bit too easy for them. Bailey, Cruz, gonna play it. Okay, that pass was so delayed. Bro, I pressed pass like an hour ago. That was so delayed. Cho, Ekitike. Oh man, I was gonna try to bounce to him. All right, though, we are asserting our control a little bit. Cruz, wait for Kone. Kone, great turn there. Ekitike, beautiful ball, finish, and that is a lead for Nice, 2-1. If I'm being honest, we should beat Gang, so that's a nice little comeback. You know, picking up our brother Ryerson after the mistake. I feel so much more confident with this team compared to United, like so much more confident. I think it's pretty much due to probably our opposition being a little less good, and you know, it's not Premier League teams. Also, though, the formation makes such a big difference. At Amorim 3-4-2-1 or what 5-2-3, that thing is horrible, bro. All right, halftime here though, it's gonna be 2-1 to Nice. I feel like I can play my football again. Walker over to Badawi. Badawi's in a turn over to Cho. Oh man, I was gonna try to play a through ball to our captain Badawi. Now I gotta say, Gank are actually looking decent here. Bailey Walker though, that's a very good tackle. No, that was meant for Cruz. Okay, hold up. This could still work because Ekitike, what a pass to Cruz. Now I see a runner here. Cruz, okay, that was meant for Badawi. Still gonna fall though. Okay, that could still be a chance. It was a chance, but the shot goes wide. All right, the ball right there had a mind of its own. Okay, definitely want to get some subs on soon, but this is a good chance here. Prados down the middle. That's a good ball out to Cruz. He got taken out in the process. Walker to Cruz, then Man United youngsters combining, and then Cruz is gonna score the goal to finish it. I mean, that was just a very class move by our new team. That was a class move. Just that left-hand side chemistry between Walker and Cruz shining. Now that should secure the win, so let's get some debuts on. Let's get Bergvall on for, I guess, let's do Kone. Guerrero for Badawi. Now, I kind of want to try some new players. I want to try Balde, so let's get Balde on for Cho, and let's try Mofi. Is it Mofi or Mofi? It might be Mofi. Him on for Ekitike. Okay, it's only a 2-goal game, so we got to make sure we don't score. Because it'd be a 1-goal game. That's going to be a good save from our keeper at least. Come on, boys. Keep them at just 1. Keep them at 1. Do not make this a game. That's going to be a header. That's going to fall awkwardly. Bro, I am spamming clear. We can't clear it. And Gank do score 1 more at least here. And that's one of those goals. That feels like a goal from the United series or the United save. Such an awkward bounce. We can't do anything about it. All right, Bailey. Bergvall is going to slide it over to Guerrero. Into Balde. That's a very nice turn. Okay, Balde, that was a really good move right there. To ensure the win. Bergvall, great control of Prados into Guerrero. Guerrero, it's a great ball to Ryerson. Ryerson through to Balde. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Let's relax here. Let's try to ensure the win. I don't want to lose in the final minute, although Rafael Guerrero shot. Oh, Rafael Guerrero, welcome to Nice. Oh, that's a screamer to ensure the win. Okay, he might be 33 years old, but he still has some class left in him. Man, what a way to cap off our first Europa League win. That was a screamer long shot right there. like a rope. All right, so game ends 4-2. Guerrero, welcome to the team. Another performance that I'm just pretty happy with. All right, next game, we are back to some French League action. So we're currently in third, 2 points behind PSG. Another reason we got to take the Europa League very seriously, because there's only 3 Champions League spots in France instead of 4. So we got to remember that, like, only 3 spots, so we have less chance of making the Champions League. But I would say so far 3 wins, a draw and a loss. That's a pretty good start. And next up, we face a very good team in Monaco away, although they're in 11th to start the year. So I mean, not having the best of starts. Think same starting 11, and let's see if we can keep staying right behind PSG. Man, in this league, PSG are not going to drop a lot of points, I don't think so. Even this early on, any draw or loss could really mean the difference between the title or not later down the road. We got to treat every game with the utmost importance. Now, Prados is going to have Ekitike in a run here. Muhammad Ali Cho is going to get it back to Ryerson, swing it. It's going to be Cruz over to Prados. Actually, Walker, that's a great turn there. Keeps it. Look at Walker's dribbling. Our boy has come a long way since we found him. Finesse shot, though, is blocked. Chance is going to fall still. This is the longest chance ever. Oh, I thought Cho was going to get the ball there and turn for a shot. That was a long attack, though. They went for a tackle, missed it. But, man, Bombito with that 91 pace, he's like a cheat code. Because if you mess up, he's just so quick to recover and catch whoever's making the run. Now, that ball is amazing. Oh, I just ruined it, though. Ekitike was making a run. I just ruined that great pass. Yeah, Monaco are definitely playing well here. Okay, Walker, that's not a good touch from you. See, this game will definitely be a challenge. But Yusuf, that's a very good tackle again. Center back's doing well to start here. Now, Kone, base the run, stops, gets it into Jaime Cruz. Cruz tries to do a skill there. Okay, we ran right into Rudiger. Yeah, that's a center back you're not going to get by probably. Pearson gets it over to Kone. Kone, you got space for the shot. Oh, that was a powerful shot, but had too much power on it. And I got to say, Nice have some very nice kits to start out in season 1. Like all 3 of these are so nice. Slide it over to Prados. Now Prados. Patience will find a good shot. Patience. Ekitike. Wait for Cho. Or you know what, Ekitike? Great move there. Oh, that was a great move. The shot's going to be saved. We've had probably the best chance of the game so far. Where's the goal at, boys? Cruz. Oh, Cho was right there. Bro, Cho was right there again. Cruz will collect it at least. Badawi. Did it be Kone? Oh, Kone, that ball was not good from him. All right, first half is over. Like I said, I feel like we've been the better team here. Just no goal to show for it yet. We keep playing like this, though. We should find the breakthrough at some point. Badawi's going to get it to Kone. Kone in the same spot as before. Going to wait. Try to get it to Cruz. Oh, once again, we're so close to having a player in on goal. So close. Okay, this chance should be good. Badawi's going to play it to Ekitike. Over to Cho, who should be in here for a shot. Cho takes his time. Oh, Cho, you got to finish that second chance. Oh, Cho, you got to score that. Bro, I took my time to let him really find a good angle. He just couldn't find it. That is a chance that you can't miss against a team like this. You can't miss that. It's going to be a shot for them. Oh, it's just another long shot that goes in that shouldn't. We miss a golden chance on one end. Boadu scores for Monaco, though. I mean, right there is the difference, bro. He just turns and shoots and just puts it in the corner. That might be the difference between winning or losing this game here. Oh, no, they got a chance again. Boadu. We caught it pretty well. And Yusuf, that's a good tackle from him. Okay, Ryerson, you could have helped him out and get it, but kind of left him out to dry, but I guess we're fine. 20 minutes to tie this up and try and do something. Badawi. Ekitike, that's a nice ball through. Ekitike, good chance. We're going to cut inside. Beautifully done. Oh, I thought we ruined it, but no, Ekitike, what a finish. I thought the fake shot might have taken him too far, but okay, instant response, and this is tied up. And this was a slow fake shot, but you know what? Man, that wasn't even a good one. I think he's so tall that he was able just to reach it and shoot through the guy's legs. Okay, I'm going to do Guerrero for Badawi again. And I think let's do Mafi for Cho. Let's do that. So striker playing right wing. 20 minutes now to win this game. Also lose it. Now here's Lamine. That's Lamine, no Yamal though. His name is just Lamine. Guerrero's going to get it over to Mafi. Now Mafi, get it back to him. Now Guerrero is going to play a perfect ball to Mafi. Okay, with 2 strikers on. Come on, find a shot. Ekitike, there's so many bodies there in the way. Guerrero is going to volley that. Oh, that could have been such a good winner. Okay, Ekitike steals it. No, he's going to be offside, bro. There were so many options in the box right there. And that was going to be a great chance for Guerrero, though. They're using our pressing tactic, trying to force a bad clearance. You know what? Bro, he wasn't even looking that way. What a pass, though. 4 minutes. Okay, that's going to go to us. It's going to be maybe a goal kick. Okay, let it out. Let it go out. It's fine. Okay, goal kick with 2 minutes left here, though. Fortunately, that's not a lot of time here. Let's see what we can do. Over to Kone. Kone, I need Cruz. I need you on a run, though. There we go. Cruz. Over to Mafi. Oh, no, man, that ball gets through. That's a really good chance. We just can't get it through, and that's going to be full time. Okay, against a very good Monaco team, I mean, their one goal was just like, I feel like unpreventable. It kind of feels like our first loss of the year, where it's dropped points, but I feel like this game could have been easily won. We played well enough to win it, so I'm still not discouraged by that. I mean, if you look at our match stats, like we're playing a good game, we're playing good football. All we gotta do is just keep building from this. All right, so we got tough games back to back. Now we're facing Lille. I mean, I would say probably Lille are better than Monaco. I think they are, but that might be subjective. Now we're currently in third still, but we are 4 points behind PSG now after that draw. So that shows any drop points is likely points we're giving to PSG. Now, before we play this though, I want to check on how Manchester United are doing. Let's see how they're doing. So if we go look for the Premier League, in the Premier League, they are sitting in first. Okay, that's kind of cool to see. So they have 6 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in 8 games, 20 goals scored, still 9 conceded. So, I mean, they aren't first though, so that's cool to see as Amorim looks for, you know, his first league title at United. Now, Champions League, they are also going to be, where are they at here? Okay, they're actually below here. They're in 22nd, so they've drawn their first 2 Champions League games. So that's not great, but at least they're looking good in the Prem. It'd be crazy one day if we face them in the Champions League. That'd be crazy. Like facing the team that I pretty much helped build. Okay, we got a new position available for Guerrero, so let's see what his overall changes to. So it's ready. So he goes from a 79 rated left back to an 87 rated center mid. Bro, that's a +8 jump. Now he's going to be an 86 in 3 weeks, so he is, you know, dropping an overall, but man, that is crazy. That's such a big jump. He's 87 rated. That's insane. Bro, what is his value now? Bro, he's like the highest rated player in this team now. That's still a cheat code in this game, even like 4 years down the road. Bro, he's had a 253% increase in his market value. That's got to be one of the biggest jumps I've seen, especially because he went down to 79. I just thought since we're like in season 4 of the save, I thought, you know, his overall wouldn't go up that much, but nope, he's an 87 rated midfielder. That's insane. So we spent what, 14 million for an 87 rated mid? That's nice. You know what, just because of that, I'm gonna start him in this game over Badawi. I'm gonna start him and we go with that team versus Lille. Now, I think because of his pace, I can't really trust him to play like, you know, every game be a starter. I think Badawi is still my starting center mid, but yeah, that overall jump is just insane. Is that the highest player in the game that can jump an overall by position change? It has to be, right? I can't think of anyone else that would jump that high. Now, okay, this is a good start for them. Weah over to Adams. That's gonna be a strong tackle, but a good one. Ryerson kind of lost the battle to Ito there. That's not great. Feel pretty confident though, my defending. I feel pretty confident as I say that they're gonna score. Hey, who just scored against me? This guy went around me so easily. Oh, it's Wahi. Yeah, Wahi, of course. Bro, he just went around me there. That touch was so good from him. All right, Lille score first. It's 1-0 to them in the 15th minute. Yeah, that was just a really good goal from them, honestly. Kone, Cruz has options into Ekitike. He's taken out. Is that a penalty? Oh, that's close. Oh, it's a red card though. Okay, so that's going to change this game completely. Is that a penalty though? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. It is. No, it's not. It's outside the box. And we don't have a free kick taker actually with, well, Cruz has 75. Hold up. Jaime Cruz, 75 free kicks. He truly is the next Ronaldo. Let's see if he can score it from the free kick spot though. Jaime Cruz. I didn't know he could take free kicks, but can he? Oh my, oh, he's gonna hit the post. Okay, Cruz can maybe take free kicks. That was not a bad one right there. All right, though, let's tie this up and get back in the game. I feel like I'm pretty confident in this team. Even when we concede, I feel like we have a clear path to get back in the game. Guerrero, Ekitike, back to Cho. Oh, Ekitike is going to be offside, I think. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful, though, right there. No, Ekitike. Oh, my. Cruz, you have so much space here. Okay, it's going to go to Kone instead. Kone, great dribbling here. Oh, I don't like that shot, though. I don't like that angle. Walker. Back to Cruz. Cruz, great turn there, bro. Jaime Cruz is so good. All right, they're down to 10 men, and this is tied up again. Man, Bailey Walker just fires into Cruz, and Cruz, one touch, turn shot, just like Wahi earlier. All right, 1-1 in the 38th minute. Okay, Weah versus Walker is definitely a battle to watch in this game. Weah is kind of winning it a little bit. Okay, Bailey. Hot back though, Prados against Gomez. Prados, actually that's Guerrero. Guerrero, good block. I thought it was Prados. All right, that was an experienced block by Guerrero. Halftime 1-1. I'm still feeling pretty confident here. Now to start, Cruz, Ekitike, over to Cho. Oh my, there's a runner here. Whoa, Cho. That was not where I wanted the ball to go though. That went to Cruz. Bro, I think Kone was making a perfect run. Man, that's not where I wanted that pass to go to. Ryerson. Good tackling again from him. Okay, let's try this again. Cho. Not had the best episode so far, I'll say that. Ekitike, though, was going to find him. Cho, oh, once again. Okay, that's my fault there. I should have just shot with him probably. All right, the chances are there, though. The chances are there. Rafael Guerrero, that's a great ball to Cho, man. His passing is just insane. Cho, Ekitike. Okay, Cruz, where you at, bro? Ekitike. Cruz open net, and of course, we shot right at the keeper. The only spot we wouldn't score from. I mean, I think the pace of the pass there kind of ruined it and made it tough for Cruz. Now, speaking of Cruz, fake shot. Okay, fake shot, Cruz. Fake shot. Okay, that didn't work. And I'm so used to doing that with Amad. It worked every time. That did not work, though, with Cruz. Kind of funny. Lille have Angel Gomez and also Wan-Bissaka, so 2 former United players. Kind of funny that they found pretty nice spots for them in France. Oh, that's going to be a tactical foul. I had to do that. I had to take him out there. That was a tactical foul. Now they got a free kick from, it shouldn't be a dangerous spot, but you actually never know with these. Okay, that's going to fall to our keeper. That's fine. It's actually a little bit concerning. 10 minutes left. Kone, Ekitike, back to Cruz. Cruz, right back to Ekitike. Shot. Oh, this shot should be good, and it is going to be good. 82nd minute, Nice take the lead. That's a huge goal right there. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think Ekitike would take a touch as good as this to set up the shot, but that touch was perfect, and then the volley was perfect. He's like a little bit clumsy at times, I think, due to his height, but that goal right there showed me something. 9 minutes now to hold this lead and get a good win. Cruz, good steal. Walker, Kone to Cruz, perfect ball. Now Cruz into Ekitike, slide it over. It's gonna be Muhammad Ali Cho shot, and that's a nice comeback for him. Front three combining perfectly, and that's gonna be a very solid win versus a good team in this league. I'll say it, I'm so confident with this team. The confidence level between this and Man United are so different. I feel so much more comfortable playing with this team here. You know, playing more so like my style of football. Okay, let's get Abdul Monem in for his first appearance, I think. I'm gonna move Guerrero to left back and then bring on Bergvall. Let's get Rosario on. Let's do Balde, and I think let's also do Jeremy Boga. So we got a lot of fresh legs on. Yeah, this might be the best win of our series so far, considering the toughness of the opponent. So that is full time, 3-1 versus Lille. And once again, I mean, another very positive result for Nice. Now, I don't think actually Nice do this in real life, though. I think FC kind of assigns this end of game celebration to random teams. It seems random, but I guess this is kind of our thing in the series to do after games. I mean, I guess it's unique. All right, so with that win, we are currently sitting now in second place, 4 points behind PSG still. I can't wait till we play them. I can't wait till the matchup with PSG. Now, next episode, we're going to play probably a big game in the Europa League versus Ajax here to start. And then when do we face PSG? We don't face PSG till January? Yeah, January 1st. So we have to wait till the halfway point of the year to play PSG. So that's going to be interesting, but I still think this has been such a good start to our managerial career. The signings we made, I feel like we made this team a lot better. I think if we take this year to develop the team, you know, get the players up, you know, make maybe a few more signings, this team could be primed ready for a Champions League run. The foundation is just so solid. But okay, next episode, I think it's time to start building our youth academy. We have some players here already in the youth academy we can look at, but I want to send a scout to France and look for a, you know, a center midfielder or a cam. You could probably guess who we're going to try to find, but next episode, we'll see if we can find the first Nice youth player. Of course, drop a like if you want to see more of this series, and click on screen to watch the last episode of our center back player career mode.